June marks Alzheimer's Awareness Month. According to the Alzheimer's Association, about 15,000 people 65 and older are living with the disease here in North Dakota.
A new memory clinic opened in April in Bismarck, and it's a first of its kind in our area, aiming to help those with memory loss issues. Taylor Austin has today's Your Health First.
About 1 in 3 seniors die from Alzheimer's disease or another form of dementia. It kills more than breast cancer and prostate cancer combined. Alzheimer's is a progressive disease that causes a loss of memories and thinking skills. Clarity Mind and Memory Clinic in Bismarck is aiming to help those who suffer from memory loss issues and help them to live the best life they can.
After working many years in healthcare and just realizing that there was a need in the community for people that are struggling with their memory loss and families looking for assistance at home. There are a lot of community resources, but yet people didn't know about them or how to get in touch with them. And so we decided to open our own memory clinic.
The clinic offers many different varieties of care for their patients. They have cognitive screening testing that helps determine if memory changes are due to aging or if there is another underlying cause. Once the issue is addressed, the clinic collaborates with providers and community resources to help along the process. Tanis talks about some signs that may show when you're having a lapse of memory.
Maybe just putting things in the wrong place at home, forgetting appointments, repeating stories. Sometimes those are some of the first signs that families are aware of.
Not only do they help educate their patient, but they also help the families know that they are not alone.
So we like to educate patients and families on the course of the disease and what the future may hold, and just let them know that just because they're diagnosed with dementia or Alzheimer's, that doesn't mean their life is over. Life can go on and it can be very enjoyable. And there are things we can do. There are devices we can use so that they will have the best life possible for as long as possible.
Glatt talks about what activities we can do in order to help prevent memory loss and help strengthen our brain.
Your brain is a muscle, and it's important to remember to exercise it. And there's different things you can do to exercise your brain. Learning something new every day, doing crossword puzzles, lifelong learning courses even. Learning a new language. There's many things you can do to exercise your brain.
Glatt says that identifying the problem early is important. She says that exercise and diet modification are the best ways to slow down the progression of the memory loss disease. For KX News, I'm Taylor Austin.
Other ways to prevent Alzheimer's disease and other memory loss diseases are to quit smoking, catch a good amount of sleep every night, maintain a regular schedule, and take care of your mental health.
Stay tuned. Coming up next, we'll take